So we have measuring instrument. So first we use the vernier caliper. Vernier caliper is used to measure, for example, the length, diameter, external diameter, internal diameter, or you can say depth of a body. So the vernier caliper consists of different parts like first one is you can see these jaws. These are called jaws, but these are actually lower jaws. This portion, lower jaws, and these lower jaws are used for finding length, diameter. You can say external length and external diameter. External. Okay, these are called upper jaws, and these upper jaws used for internal body. For example, internal diameter, length of a body, radius of a body. Okay, this one is used for depth, finding depth of a body. Okay, this uh, vernier vernier caliper consists of two scales. Vernier caliper consists of two scales. One is this scale, this lengthy rod. This one is main scale. These are graduated in centimeter and millimeters. Centimeter and millimeter. One is this scale. You can see this one. This small scale, this one. This small scale is called vernier scale. And this vernier scale is in motion. For example, this one is movable. You can move this vernier scale, for example, on main scale. Okay, every uh, devices, yeah, instrument have some error. And these errors are called for this vernier caliper. These errors are called zero errors. What means zero errors? Zero error means you can see this point is starting point of main scale. Can you see this one zero? This one is starting point. This zero. This is starting point. This one is also starting point for vernier caliper scale. Vernier scale. This one is main scale. This one is vernier scale. If both zero are parallel, like for example, for main scale and zero for vernier scale, if both are parallel, they both are equal, so then there is no error. So we can say there is no error. For example, two bodies, yeah, two, for example, students, two boys, they want to, for example, they want a race. So same, for example, if both are starting from 1 point, like this is 0 point, so then there is no error. But if, for example, one student start from, for example, 2 meter, yeah, 1 meter forward, for example, away from zero, this one. So then there is error, correct? Or for example, one student is standing, for example, 2 meter or 1 meter behind the starting point. So again, if they are running, so there will be error because for one distance is, let's suppose, 20 meter, for another it will be like 22 meter, or it will be, for example, 18 meter. So then we have error. So if both zeros are parallel, so we call that there is no error. But when both zero are not parallel, so then error, yeah, the equipment has some error. That error are of two type. One is called positive error, and second one is negative error. You can see here, we call zero error. Zero means that error is in between two zeros. One zero is main scale zero. Second one is vernier scale zero. So positive error and negative error. You can see first figure, first image, this one. Both zeros, one is main scale and second is vernier scale. Both are parallel. So no error. Second one, you can see the vernier scale. 0 is on right side. For example, some distance away right side. So we call this one a positive error. When Vernier scale 0 is on right side, so we call this positive error, and at the end of experiment, we will subtract this one. Positive error will be subtracted. Okay, next one. You can see Vernier scale 0 is on left side. So this type of error we call this type of error is negative error. And negative error will be added at the end of experiment. This will be added. Positive will be subtracted and negative will be added. For example, again, uh, example of, for example, two runners. So this is, let's suppose, end point. Let's suppose this one is starting point. If, for example, this is A, so this start from, for example, 0. We have another person, for example, starting, for example, on right side. This is, let's suppose, 2 meter away from starting point. So you can see this is on right side. So distance for first one, let's suppose total distance is 20 meters. So for A runner, total distance is 20, but for B, this total distance is 18. Correct? Then you need what? You need to subtract, for example, distance from starting point is 2 meter. So you need to subtract 20 minus 2 equal to what? 18. If let's suppose one person standing uh, 4 meter behind this starting point. So you can see this side. So Vernier scale is on left side. So we call this one is negative error. It will be added. For example, if this body start and cover this total distance. So what is the total distance? 20 plus this distance will be added. So 20 plus 4 equal to what? 24. So positive error and negative error. Okay, then I will show you practically that what means these positive error and negative error.
Professor, will be added or subtracted to both scales?
Yes, please again.
Will the number be added or subtracted from both scales or just one?
No, no, there is only one calculation. At the end, you will receive only one calculation. For length, you will receive 2 meter, 4 meter. Then you will subtract or you will add. Correct? We have
Okay.
only one calculation.
Yes, got it.
One will be subtracted, second will be added. Okay, we have least count. So least count means the minimum distance, yeah, minimum length can be measured with the help of Vernier scale. It's called least count. Smallest possible measurement. Least count means smallest length or diameter possible with the help of what? This Vernier caliper is called least count. And least count, every uh, equipment, there is written that least count is like 0.0 meter or 0.0 point something centimeter. But if there is not given, so you can find with the help of what? The formula. Uh, Value of minimum division on main scale. Minimum division. Like, for example, if main scale is in centimeter, so you need to take 1 centimeter. Or if main scale is in millimeter, so then you need to take 1. 1 divided by total number of scale and Vernier scale. If there are, for example, 10, so 1 divided by 10, you can find 0.01 millimeter or centimeter. So with, or for example, if total numbers of scales are 20, so 1 over 20 is 0.05 something. So these are least count. How you can find least count? So one smallest division of main scale divided by total number of scales and Vernier scale. Least count. Okay, these are procedure. So let me share another thing with you. Okay. Wait 1 minute. Okay, can you see this 1 year caliper? Yes,
Yes.
visible to you guys?
Yes, sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, this one lower jaws, this one is upper jaws in two scale, one length scale, this one. This one is main scale. Okay, this one is movable. You can move this one. So this one is called vernier scale. These are, you can see, these are in millimeter or in centimeter. These value 150 millimeter. Okay, these values, these graduation, you can see, these are starting from 0 to 10. These are also millimeter. Okay, this value you can see here, this 0.05 mm. This 0.05 mm is the least count. It means 0.05 millimeter you can measure with the help of this vernier scale. This minimum length or this minimum radius you can measure with the help of this one. You can see both zeros, 0 from vernier scale and 0 from main scale. If these both are close to each other, for example, these are parallel, correct? If not parallel, so there are errors like positive error, negative error. You can see from this one. The both are not parallel. Can you see? There is 0.0 millimeter error because this 0 is somewhat on right side of main scale 0. Okay, you can see here this next one, how you can compare, how you can use the vernier scale. For example, if you remove this one, so least count is also given, least count is equal to 0.01 centimeter. Okay, with the help of graph, if you want to find the diameter of sphere, you can see, put this sphere here, correct? Okay, if you want to find the length of block, so you can see this is length of block. Okay, if you want to find the internal diameter, internal structure, so let's suppose I want to find the internal structure of this beaker. You want what? Internal inner diameter. So you can see this one. These upper jaws used for internal structure or internal diameter, internal length. Okay, if you want to find the depth, so you can use this one. This one is depth. You can adjust the screw. This will show the length, correct? But question is that how we can find, how we can take the observation from this one. So for observation, first of all, you need to fix this one. First step, you need to find what? You need to find the okay. You need to find the error. Step number first. You need to check both zeros. You can see this graph. This downward is vernier caliper, upward is the main scale. So if both are parallel, so you can see here both are parallel, so there is no error. But if there is some error, so you need to record the positive error or negative error. Okay, least count is given. Least count is equal to 0.01 centimeter. Let's suppose I want to start to find the radius or diameter of sphere body. For example, this sphere. So you can place sphere inside the jaws. Clear? Okay. Let me zoom this one. Okay, now you can see now this one. Okay, the scale, this is starting point for 1 year caliper. You can see here. Starting point you can also see here for 1 year scale. So this is after 2 point something. If 2 centimeter or millimeter, so after 2 we have 1, then 2, 3, 4, up to 3. So take this video. For example, if these are in centimeter, so 2.1, this is main scale reading. If you want to write, so you can write. So write down main scale reading 2.1. Main scale reading 2.1. Because after 2 we have only 1 and there is some middle value, but take this video 2.1. This is step number first. You need to write, okay, if you can write here, so write down 2.1. Then second step is that you need to find one number from these 1 year scale. There will be only one number which is parallel to the main scale reading, only one possible. Among these, you can see this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, these 10 value. There is only one, that one is parallel to one line on main scale. Which one is? Can you see? Which one is more parallel? Among these, one is parallel to the main scale reading.
2.8.
Which one is?
2.8.
Okay, for example, 8, 1, starting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This you can see 7th one. This is your 0 point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 7th one is parallel. Clear? So 7th one, so what to do? So then you need to add 2.1 plus video plus 8 number is parallel. So 8 multiply with what? Multiply with least count. What is the least count of this device?
0.05.
Yes, this one.
0.01.
1.
So you need to multiply 8 1 with 0.01. 0.01. So what will be the result? So result equal to what? First reading was 2.1 plus, then we have what? 8 reading multiply with 0.01. So equal to 2.18. 2.18 is the diameter of this sphere. 2.18 is the diameter. So how to find radius of this ball sphere? We know that radius is equal to d divided by 2 formula. So divide this by 2. If you want to divide by 2, so divided by 2 equal to what? This will give you 1.9 something. So 1.9 is the radius. Again here. Again from here. For example, if you place any body, for example, inside the jars, and let's suppose distance cover, you can see 0 point. 0 is parallel to what? After 10.4, you can see here 4 1. So 10.4, these are in millimeter. So your main scale reading is 10.4. So write down your reading that your main scale reading is equal to 2.4. Then find out one number from 0 to 10. This one number which is parallel to main scale. Which one is parallel? For example, 1, this one is 2, 3, 4. You will find 1. For example, here is given this one 0.6 video, 0.65 video, correct? So, sixth value or 6.5 value or seventh value or any value. For example, if this one is not clear, so Okay, so one value is parallel. Like let's suppose I will take 6.5. So then you need what? Then you need to multiply 6.5 with least count. Let's suppose for this example, for this device, least count is given 0.05 here. So when you multiply 6.5 multiply with least count is 0.05 equal to 0.32. 0.32. So when you add with 2.4, 2.4 plus 0.32 plus 2.4 equal to 2.7 something. It will be 2.7 something, yeah, any value. Our first result was 2.4, or what was our result? It was, I think, 10 point something. Yes, yes. Okay, anyhow, for example, if you want to find the internal diameter, so first of all, reset this one, correct? Check the zero error. If there is zero error, so record that one. Positive error or negative error. But if there is no error, so take this beaker. What you want, if you, let's suppose we want internal structure, internal diameter, internal length. So you need to fix this one. Now this one is fixed. Okay. So now main scale reading. This 0 is parallel to what? 0 is parallel to, from here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's suppose 5. It means that 3.5. 3.5. This is main scale reading. 8 with what? 8 with which number is parallel? Can you see here? Which number is more parallel to the main scale reading? Starting from here, this one is 0. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think this one is more parallel. Can you see this one? Third one. Second one is parallel, but third one is more parallel. You can see this one. So then let's suppose third one. So then 3 multiply with least count, and least count is 0.01. So 3 multiply with, okay, wait, let me write down. We have 3.5 main scale reading plus, then we have third one, 3 multiply with 0.01 centimeter. 3 multiply with 0.01 equal to 0.03. Okay, 0.03. 3.5 plus 0.03, so 3.5 equal to 3.53. Result will be 3.53 centimeter. So the internal diameter of this beaker equal to what? 3.5 centimeter. This is 3.53 centimeter. Correct? You can see this is also the diameter of beaker, internal diameter. If you want to find external diameter, so for external diameter we use these. For example, for this cylindrical shape, uh, if you want to find the diameter, so you can find this one. This is for internal diameter. If you want to find the length, so for length you can same use these jaws. Okay, if you want to find the depth, so reset this one. Let's suppose we want to find the depth. There is no error. First check the error, then take beaker. Okay, we want to find the depth. So with the help of this one, so okay, now this one is fixed. Correct? So find the measurement. What is main scale measurement? So main scale measurement you can see here
5.1.
after 4. This is what? 5 point? No, Mr. We have here 0. Correct? So we have 4. After 4 we have, let's suppose this one is Then
4.8.
9, 8. Yes, you can. This one is 7. So write down 4.7. 4.7 centimeter is the main scale reading. Then you need to find what? You need to find which line is parallel, which point is parallel to the main scale reading. So let's check. This is first one, second one, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. So you can see ninth one is more parallel. Ninth one. So write down 9 and multiply with least count, where our least count is 0.01. So 4.7 plus 9 multiply with 0.01, 9 multiply 0.01 equal to 0.09. When 0.09 add with 4.7 equal to 4.79 centimeter. 4.79 centimeter. These are the final readings. If there are errors, positive error and negative error, so same you can subtract at the end. Negative will be negative will be added and positive will be subtracted at the end from this final result. Let's suppose this result. If there is error, so plus let's suppose 0.01. So you will see the final result. If there is positive error, so then you can subtract. Okay. Okay. Let me share the slide with you again. Okay, measuring instrument, vernier caliper, these are zero errors, least count, procedure, step-by-step procedure, and these are actually table. I will send you one file in lab, so then you need to fill this one. Give any value, like for example, from online this animations, you can give values, like you can give, you can find the diameter in the other values. For example, first one, you need to repeat these experiments for 5 times, 4 times. Let's suppose your main scale reading is 2.5, correct? Number, which number is parallel to the main scale? Let's suppose fourth number, fifth number. You need to write 4. Then you need to multiply 4 with least count. Our least count is, let's suppose, 0.01 centimeter or millimeter, correct? So last one we have main scale reading plus number multiply with what? Number multiply with least count. So this will be your final result. If there is error, so you need to add one column here, write down error. So if error is given, for example, 0.01, so at the end, for example, you can say final result. So final result will be this measured value. So then you need to subtract or add and you will receive final result. Same, you can give another observation like 4.5, 9 line is parallel to the main scale reading. So 9 then multiply with your least count and you will receive, you will add this value. Clear? So this was our first experiment for measuring instrument. Okay, I will also post the slides, videos, and these two we have actually slides. With the help of these, you can do experiment by your own self, comparing different items, comparing different equipments. Correct. So